Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Illuminate the Oracle. Let's dig on in. If you're new here, happy to have you. If you are returning, hey fam, let's get into it. All right, so I want to start with the activations today, and let's see what Spirit has for us today. What is the message that my collective needs to hear today? And I say this before, and I'll say it again. Not every message is going to resonate with everybody. I just consider myself to be a channeler. I don't see myself as a fortune teller. I see myself as a channeler. I see myself as reading the energies as it hits me. And so I utilize everything that I can in order to kind of receive or to transmit messages. And that's not going to be everybody's message, and that's perfectly fine. I'm fine with that. Hopefully, everybody out there in the world is fine with that. Maybe the next reading, maybe the next video. If I still don't resonate with you, then maybe this isn't, your channel. That's the beauty about all these choices that we get. So, it is what it is. I still wish you love and blessings, even if I'm not your person, you know. Um, so yeah, but either way, I'm gonna be happy to have you. Thank you for the view. Thank you for the interaction. Either way, but so yeah, let's go with our prayer, darlings. Father God, Mother Divine, Archangel Michael, please cover me and my collective as we receive these messages today. We only seek messages of your highest vibration, messages that you deem for us to receive today. Any ill will or evil energy sent our way is immediately blocked, returned back to sender, bind them in their energy so they can never harm anyone again. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, what does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? Right. And I'm praying that here I go timestamping again. I'm praying that your February is just as beautiful as you envisioned it to be. Okay. And it's a 2-day. I'm really timestamping today. It's a 2-day. It's February the 2nd, so 2/2. It's actually 2/2/2 if you kind of started with the start of the year. All right. Holy Spirit, what does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? Emerald tablet. Okay. Oh gosh. This I feel like has been popping out quite a bit. It says cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. You are consciously manifesting, my darling. So be sure that you are maintaining your sense of confidence that everything is working within your favor. Anytime you feel like your thoughts are kind of going in that direction of doubt or fear or feeling like somebody's not going to come through, that's perfectly fine. Just check it for what it is. Check that feeling and come on right on back and know that everything is working within your favor as it always does. So the universe can keep on delivering that or keep on sending that your way. All right. Um, yeah. Because that's your divine alchemy, man. It's really your thoughts and how you perceive things. All right. Holy Spirit, what does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? Beautiful. Okay, so this is the Chamber of Violet Flame. So this is karmic release. This karmic release and radical transformation. This karmic release has contributed to your radical transformation. Um, Karmic release is really talking about all those relations and connections, or maybe even people that we come in contact with that we feel like is like maybe our end all. Maybe at one point we felt like they were our end all be all. Maybe at one point we felt as though these were our forever people, until we realized that perhaps maybe we've grown and matured to a level that they have not, or maybe there was some significant betrayal or backstabbing, or maybe you just kind of fall out of vibration with each other. Whatever it is, this switch up or change has um, brought on a radical transformation within your life, but it really is confirmation to the universe that you are truly the conductor of your life, and that um, if people are sort of um, if they're keeping you from growing, if they're keeping you from being your best version of yourself, or even if you get a sense that someone is intentionally trying to keep you from being the best version of yourself, then they can't stick around for the eras. We can't expect to receive the blessings that we have in mind, that we expect to come our way, if we still have so many demon blockers around, right? So beware the demon blockers. Not everybody knows they're a demon when they're a demon, right? Like, y'all don't, 11 o'clock. Not everybody knows they're a demon when they're a demon, unfortunately. And that's kind of how it happens in fiction, too, sometimes, When you get bit, you get bit. Sometimes people try to hide it from you. Not everybody's usually honest in those TV shows and movies that when they are bit. Um, and so it's just like, yeah, just watch out for those types of energies that perhaps even pretend to work in your favor, or pretend to be supportive. Uh, but you get an instinct inside of like, there's something, like they're telling me something, but there's something else behind that. When you get that feeling, you can't ignore it. Don't ignore it. I feel like you haven't ignored it, and that's what's influenced this transformation that you are experiencing, my collectives. Ooh. Okay, bottom of the deck. Palladian activation. It says coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. So I definitely could be talking to people who have a special connection to Palladians. Maybe you're a Palladian. If not, you are Starseed babies of some kind, regardless of what tribe it is. But know that, oh my gosh, there's so much in this card. It's like you could see, your soul family in this card. You could see confirmation and affirmations that, um, like, this card comes out signifying that this is how far you've come, and this is how much you've awakened to your true self. Um, I don't know if y'all got Palladian people like looking out for y'all, or it's truly like your support here. But they want to communicate this message that things are coming together just as you anticipated, just as you have allowed, um, because you knew that everything was always happening within your favor, right? Um, I do feel like there is something that is coming to a resolve. Um, and this is also confirmation that they're guiding our way here. It's the things that are coming to us can never be denied to us, because they're being properly guided our way. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's quite significant. We're taking that out. And then we got Seraphim's Gateway, and it says a voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. Ooh. Look at that. Look how beautiful that one is, too. All right, so this is also confirmation that once again, you're not alone. I am here with you. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. So when I was singing that, I was kind of singing that in the trying to like interpret like what your angels and spiritual team is trying to let you know that you are not alone. They're here with you, because they're communicating these messages here. Whenever you get these aha moments, whenever you get these strokes of inspiration, know that it's not by accident. Um, you're being communicated with. Uh, Whether that's through your dreams, whether that's through the day in the form of a daydream, whether that's just random thoughts. Um, and I do feel like, don't underestimate yourself when it comes to your speech and how you're communicating at this time. The things that you're communicating are also, like, I feel like a lot of y'all could also be like channelers in your own sort of ways, where it's like the things that are coming out of your mouth are intended. Um, Whether or not it makes sense to you in the moment, there's a reason why you said it, there's a reason why it was spoken. Um, it was divinely guided. And sometimes, whether it's words or whether it's action, sometimes we can kind of bring the tower moment onto ourselves to break up something, to break up either some sort of tension or break up some sort of stagnancy. But it's something that needed to happen or something that needed to be said. I feel like whatever it is right now, you're specifically being guided and protected, not just generally, but it's like your voice is being directed. The things that you're saying is being directed. Your thought process is being directed. Um, you're very, I don't say lucky because you're blessed, but for lack of a better word, you're very lucky when it comes to your speech right now and the way that you communicate. Um, Rather people even want to admit that they understand you better than ever. I just feel like you're really gifted specifically around this time when it comes to your speech and how you come across. Um, so yeah, utilize that. I feel like there's a way that you are utilizing it. Um, but yeah, I just feel like a lot of y'all are really listening to these messages from Spirit, and Spirit is happy. Like, this is a happy ass Spirit card. Like, yay, you're listening to us. Yay, you're going down the right path. Yay, you know that you're not alone. Yay, you know that things are working in your favor. We don't have to bat you up at the head anymore. But this, like, people are becoming much more in tune with themselves and moving in their spirit, which, a lot of us roll with the spirits of not only all the years that we've lived on this earth, but all the high vibrational ancestors and our spiritual guides and our angels that are rolling with us in this fight, in this war, in this existence. There is, wars that happen here on the earth plane, not just physically, but spiritually, energetically. Um, and so, yeah, we all roll together. And this is that confirmation that, like, you're not by yourself out here. You got a whole army. Not everybody in this physical world can see, and that was intended. It is what it is. Some people can see it. Some people can get around you and can feel the presence of the energies that roll with you, and they know not to play. They know not to play. Um, they can just feel it in your energy. They can feel it in your aura that, like, ooh. Even before I even started reading, even before I even saw myself as like an esoteric kind of person, I knew, because I had lived some places and been in some situations where I always knew I had a sense of protection, even before I understood what that protection was. Um, or maybe even someone told me. It was either, I don't even remember how it happened, but like I think somebody actually told me, like, you walk with giants. I was like, what? You walk with two giants. Everybody's gonna be different, but I specifically somebody told me. I think it was someone that told me, like, you walk with two giants. I was like, what? I'm 6'1". Are you talking about me? Like, no, they can't be seen through everybody's eyes, but you walk with two giants. And I was like, okay. I think that was a long, long time ago. I must have been super young when I heard that. But people just people don't know, but some people know. Even if they can't specifically see what it is that you walk with, they can feel the energy. Just like a lot of times people can feel the energy when you walk into a room. Okay, beautiful. What else does my collector need to know? What else does my collector need to hear? What else does my collector need to know? What else does my collector need to hear? We'll do one more. What else does my collector need to know? What else does my collective need to hear? Beautiful. Oh my gosh, see? What was I saying? Well, listen to me! It's almost like I'm psychic. Bottom of the deck, angelic frequency. It's the first thing it says. The first thing it says. Angels are here. What did I just say? What did I just say? The angels are here. Your angels are here. You're not alone. It says, angels are here. You are safe. And it says potent connection. You have a potent connection to your angels. And they're so happy for you. They're so happy. It can take a bit for people to really start to channel in, listen to, and move accordingly to the messages that they feel within themselves, messages they feel like they hear. To move and stride with their angels is such a powerful, powerful feeling. It's such a beautiful place to be. Um, but at this frequency, it's like the people that can reach you here at this level is is different. It's different. The people who used to the people who used to have access to you, I'm sure they're discovering how tricky it is to kind of gain access to you now. Um, because you on another level, babies. Um, I love this. I absolutely love this. But this wasn't okay. So we actually got two other cards that popped out too. But I wanted to let y'all know, it's just confirmation of what was said here. You're not alone. Your angels are here. Your spiritual team is here. Um, and they're constantly, they want you to check in. They're constantly trying to relay messages onto you. All right. And the other two that popped out, Heart of Source. It says all encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. You have serenity when you've gone through this process of accepting yourself totally, fully, in and out, you know, with the knowledge of you were created exactly the way you're supposed to be. Um, and then there's nothing that anybody can take away from you. Uh, with this knowledge, it opens you up to be all shiny for those on the outside. It's like when you feel this inside, you can't help but just be so to just emit the shine from outside to or from inside to the outside. Um, and this is your source. And it can never run out as long as you keep on acknowledging and restoring yourself and not allowing people to just pillage off of your energy. Um, as long as you continue to restore yourself and have this sense of gratitude about your existence, this sense of gratitude about your days. Um, this heart of source, or this place where it comes from, where you gain your inspiration and where you kind of gain that fire, that electricity. It will keep on restoring itself with that maintenance. Um, wow. All encompassing love. Yeah. And your unconditional acceptance, not just of yourself, but of people. Allowing people to be where they are as well is a part of that too. Allowing people to be where they are. If you don't get me, that's perfectly fine. Love and blessings on your way, on your journey. You know, none of us has to be force fed or be stuck somewhere. None of us have to listen to things that we don't want to listen to. We don't have to receive things that we don't want to receive. It's our choice. Okay? We have free will and we should continue to fight. Uh, if there's anything that we should fight the hardest for, should always be our free will. It's our human right on this earth plane. Okay? Last card, Toph Light Codes. It says Light Initiation, Great Teacher Awakening, and Divine Magic. This comes out a lot too. So I feel like there's a lot of teachers out there. I'm so happy that I named this channel Illuminate the Oracle because I never felt like it was just about me and myself. I felt as though like there's all of us are being illuminated. All of us are oracles. All of us are awakening to the knowledge that we've always had or have always known to be true. Because for those of us, not everybody, but for those of us in the collective, we know this ain't our first go around, this ain't our first life, this ain't our first lifetime. For those other people that say, you know, you only got one life to live, you only got one life to live, we'll let them be the one lifetimers, okay? We know that we ain't just lived one lifetime. We've been here numerous times. So for us, I'm saying that you're awakening to this. You're awakening to this inner knowledge. And if you feel as though you don't have that inner knowledge, you are drawn to things. You are drawn to books. You are drawn to certain um, people talking. You're drawn to different movies, not necessarily just for its entertainment value, but there's things in there, there's messages in there, there's aesthetics in there that draw you in. It may be music, it may be art, it may be in articles. Like it could be any freaking thing. Spirit uses everything to get your attention, believe it or not. Spirit uses it all. That's why when I channel here, I use everything that I can to connect dots and to communicate it as I feel it, as I hear it, as I sense it. Because the spirit uses everything to communicate with me, I'm gonna use everything I can to interpret it and pay attention. It could be me looking at the clock and looking at the numbers 33333. Like I know I'm being communicated with. It could be anything. Um, and it is right now. I do feel like there is something specific that you're supposed to be communicating or teaching as well, my oracles, my illuminators. So it's going to be personal what that is and in what form in which you communicate it, in what form in which you teach it. It's going to be different for everybody. Toft is specifically, I think, Egyptian. So some of you guys may have a connection to um, ancient Egypt as well. Um, yeah, I've had a lifetime in Egypt. I definitely feel that in my collective. I wouldn't be surprised when it comes to my collective. Um, if y'all had a past life in Egypt, in ancient Egypt, I wouldn't be surprised at all. And some of y'all are Palladians or are part of, the Palladian star seeds. I wouldn't be surprised at all. All right. All right. Let's do tarot. Okay. Alrighty. Nine of Pentacles. My babies are just so independent. What are y'all moving away from? I need to shuffle. It's like I'm trying to, every time I try to shuffle, like these cards pop out like, we ready. We ready to talk. We ready to conversate. It's just like, hold on. Let me get the shuffle on. Okay, let's do one more. Okay. What does my collective need to know, Spirit? What does my collective need to hear? What does my collective need to know? What's happening with my collective or happening around my collective? Holy Spirit. Six of Cups. So, where are we at? Um, Six of Cups, something from the past. There's something here there's an emotional connection here. And it's looking like it's from the past. Six of Cups can be a multitude of things. It could be um, literally a connection that was from the past that was filled with a lot of emotion and sentiments that's making a return. It could even be someone. It could be even be someone new that feels like it's from the past because once again, as we were talking about, not this not being our only lifetime. This could be if this is someone new. It could be someone that you've known in other lifetimes. Um, that feels so familiar. It feels like you know them. Not even like they feel just familiar. It's like you know them. Like maybe in other lifetimes they was your wife or they were your husband or a brother or sister in the lifetime. Um, you know, um, and something here is being discovered, um, or someone's had a discovery, or someone's allowed themselves to be curious. But I do feel this sense of uh, mm, you can sense insecurity. I'm about to say immaturity, but insecurity came out. So someone could feel a little bit insecure or a little immature around your energy, or something about your energy that makes them feel this way, like they're just inept in some way. When they just feel like they're not on your level, and it's looking like whoever this is, they're not on your level. This is a page of wands. Um, so that could make this person a little fussy. They're in kind of a little bit of a fussy mode, but I feel it's because they're contemplating about the past here in the Six of Cups. They're reminiscing. Reminisce on the love we had. The star. Um, this feels like to me they see you somewhere. They're seeing you in your element. They see you drawing in people, being the star. They see you in your healed state or you're healing. You one or the other. They either see you healed in this healed state, or they see that you're healing. Um, and they're just shocked. This feels like shock. This feels like um, how did they get there, and how do I get to them? Um, the thing is that they look at you. They look at you because you exhibit some things that they could not embody for themselves. When I see the star card, this person is kind of moving around seemingly with no, clothes on. So that kind of makes this figure in this card, which I should cover up. Well, I'm covering up with a finger. So the figure in this card, they are kind of moving around the field under the stars at night without clothes on, which makes them sort of this vulnerable figure. This person has always marveled at the fact that you don't mind sharing yourself in this way, that you don't mind, you're not scared of vulnerability. You're not afraid to put yourself out there in a way that they could never imagine putting themselves out there. And so they've always marveled and stared at you from afar. I'm really assuming that you may not even know how much and how often they stare from afar. I kind of likely feel like upon first meeting, when they first met you, when they first saw you, I feel like they spent a lot of time observing you from afar before they even made themselves known to your periphery. You probably had no clue. Um, hmm. This person wants to bring you home. Well, there's Four of Wands here. This person wants to bring you home. They want to marry you. They want to propose something to you. Uh, uh, um, they want to marry you. I feel like for a lot of y'all, this person wants to marry you because you could definitely see a wedding and marriage here. Four of Wands also indicates living together, a residence, home. You are home to them. That's something that they're. I don't know if they're gonna. If they will have the cojones to admit that to you, to say it out loud in that way, that they view you. You are their home, and that they can't experience that feeling of home without you. But they may say it just like that because this second page. So don't love it, but with the Page of Cups, they may communicate it just like that because Page of Cups is sentiments. It's loving communication. Um, it's sorry. He's a couple of the fish in it. It's trying to make amends. Trying to make right. This person's trying to make right with you. Um, but the pages could just kind of be like in short forms and short sentiments. Like maybe it's not an all out omission or confession right away. It could just kind of be like a small check in. The kind of what these two pages here is like this person's trying to they're trying to check your temperature. They're trying to see what type of chance they have. It's almost like they're trying to foreshadow their possibilities, whether or not they can get this back together. Because you too fly. You too fly for them. You're coming up as a queen of wands here. So they see you as being, yeah, whatever they're seeing with you, they just find you to be so attractive. So they've always found you to be attractive. But in this healed state that you're exhibiting right now to them, like they see you as being independent, they see you as being ferocious, they see you as being like magical. You see how this King of Wands or this Queen of Wands has her black cat here? We got a black cat. She's holding her staff. Um, they see you as being formidable. They see you as being, fiery, funny, entertaining, enchanting. All these things exhibit fire in the wands. They see you as being so charismatic, um, and they want it. They want all you, but and fiery with you exhibiting all these things. They see something about like them seeing or observing or feeling the type of attention you draw in. Um, that can make them very jealous. Yeah. And kind of probably bratty to themselves. It's not something that they exhibit or showcase out to people for people to see, But I just feel like these internal emotions within this person that it's like they're jealous. They're jealous that it's like you're out here for the public and they don't have access to you, but they see that others either have access to you or are able to kind of uh, interact with you in some way. I feel like this person pays attention to your interactions with people. Okay. And they're trying to manifest. But this is beautiful. When you hit manifestate, or when you hit the magician, is like either we or whomever's in your energy has come to a realization that we have all the tools we need to proceed. We have all the tools we need to proceed. Um, we have all the elements at our disposal, and that we can create, aka manifest, whatever it is that we desire to see. And so this person is now in this energy of manifesting you back. After kind of blocking themselves away, or after a period of you blocking them away. Nine of Wands here. Um, and it's gonna be like a shocker with the tarot card here. It's something's gonna come out of nowhere. Um, yeah, and they're just holding on to it. They're holding on to you. They're holding on to this plan. They're holding on to this mission. They're holding on to this vision. They're holding on to their emotions. They're holding on to their plans. I feel like they're not telling nobody, which is likely for the best. I think this person had to learn throughout time that to try to communicate and say these things out loud becomes a hindrance. Um, and so, yeah, they're holding on to it. I feel like this person has to also kind of like reserve. They're keeping themselves on reserve. They're keeping money on reserve. They're stashing stuff to and in preparation for something, in preparation for their journey. It feels like to me that's going to lead them to this Two of Cups. This person is holding on and preparing for this meet, for this conversation, for this uniting, this union. But it's like they have this vision and fantasy of this, of you guys coming back together. I can't shake this. Like I can't. People can be annoyed with me. Uh, People can come on my page and be like, I don't care about this person. Like I'm over this person, and I'll just be like, I feel you, but I'm a channeler, and it is what it is. And the first card that we got out of the tarot talks about the past. I can't I can't lie. I can't hide it from y'all. I can't just shove it back in the deck because y'all don't want to hear it. Because some of y'all don't want to hear it. If this is an ex that has hurt or harmed or abused you, and you decide to place it in that box with this reading, that's not our problem over here. If someone harmed you or hurt you in any way, nobody's telling you to go back to them. you know. And when it comes to these people of the past, not everybody has had a relationship with this person of the past. Sometimes things don't get off the track. Sometimes things don't happen. Maybe it was uh, maybe there's other parties involved. Like a lot of people have a multitude of multitude of situations that um, where a person could be from the past. That doesn't always equal an ex. Sometimes it is an ex. Sometimes things just couldn't. Sometimes what do they say? The right person, wrong time. It's like there's a multitude of different situations that can occur when it comes to when readers talk about someone from the past. Okay, so people be triggered and tripping sometimes, and I don't want no triggered and tripping people. Don't be triggered and tripping over here. Okay. Because some people be triggered and tripping. Okay. So that's where we started. So I can't hide it. I can't avoid it. I just can't hide it. No, no, no. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. What is that? I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Oh no, no. And I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I want you. I want you. See, I love it. I love myself. I don't even know where that song came from, but it needed to be said. It needed to be sung here. Somebody's super excited. What did that lyric say? I know, I know, I know, I know. I want you. That literally came out of nowhere. You can't tell me that wasn't a channel. I, I don't got that song nowhere. I don't got that song on the playlist, but I should. I love 80s bobs. Um, yeah, you got somebody so excited, and that song is so high energy. Um, there's a message in that song. Some of y'all need to pull up that song and listen to that song. There's messages in there. So yeah, Two of Cups. Back to the story. This person is preparing for this one-on-one, this exchange here. Yesterday we pulled the Fool, and the Fool was in the reverse. This was speaking about someone who did not take a leap, and they felt what they felt about not taking that leap. But today, in this reading, we have it in the upright. So this person is preparing to take a leap. There's something that they're waiting. It's like some sort of last minute things. It's like they put something out. I spoke on this yesterday. It's like they did something in their world because they feel as though this step is like a prerequisite that they have to achieve or do before they can come through to you. So it's like they put something out and they're waiting for a response. Once that comes through, they're ready to come to you. So it's like when you see this Tower card, it's like it's gonna seem and feel like this person's gonna take forever, or they have taken forever. But when they pop up, it's gonna be like surprise. It's gonna be a shocker. It's gonna be the Tower, and so I feel like that's going to happen. But it may not happen tomorrow. It may not happen the day after. It may not happen next week. It's going to be a different timetable for everybody. But it feels like this person has done something in order to receive something, and that way they'll feel prepared or ready to then come to you. So it's going to be like out of nowhere for you, but for this person, they feel like they need to have their ducks lined up in a row for whatever reason, in whatever way. I don't know, but this person is is paying attention. Is like almost as they have to sit here and await something. It can even be karma that they have to get through. Whatever it is that they have to await or wait for, they're still just standing there looking at you in your direction. Like they're just not, they're watching your every move and studying your every move, even as they're in their own world waiting for whatever it is they have to wait for. Um, it could be something financially with this Ten of Pentacles here. It's like this person wants to rain down on you these treasures. They want to say, that's going to make me cry. That's so beautiful. I don't know why I heard that like that, but it's like I heard when I said rain down on you, it's like this person is saying, like, you're my responsibility now. I want to show you. It's like they want to say you mine, but that's their way of saying you're mine. That's their way of showing that you're my responsibility now. I'm going to take care of you. Um, Hmm. I feel like it's taking this person a lot of time. You don't get to the 10 overnight, right? It takes a bit to get to the 10. So, this 10 of Pentacles here, I do feel as though this person has allowed or had allowed their family or kind of people who felt like family come in come into play when it comes to this union. This could have been an overbearing, over controlling kind of people that whispered in their ears, trying to influence who they chose and where they went as far as the romance goes. Um, this person I feel like has grown and has it's like they're taking a stance. It's taking a stance, um, or building up to taking a stance against this family. Uh, this person was afraid to individualize themselves in this way. It was easier for them to go with the flow of the crew they were with, or the family they were with, or the relationships that they were entertaining. It was easier for them to go with the flow. But it's made them so unhappy. It's made them so unhappy, and it's still just left them looking off in your direction. They have not peeled their eyes from you this entire time. Hermit. This person's a hermit. They're planning, they're strategizing, they're recalling old times, they're remembering those memories as a way to kind of like still get flavors of your essence. They don't want to feel like they've lost you. And so it's like they're holding on to memories. Memories like the corners of my mind. What a painted colored memories of the way we were. Shout out Barbara Streisand. Of the way we were. Yeah, they keep thinking about the way y'all were. This is Virgo energy for this hermit, so that could be significant. But hermit is looking in and it's studying. Oh, Ace of Swords, confirming the truth of this read. Also letting us know that this person is looking into themselves, looking into the situation because they know they have to bring you this truth. They have to bring a sense of clarity in order to get this back on the track. And so it's like this person is, it's almost like, I don't want to say preparing their speech or preparing their script, but I feel like this is someone that is very analytical in the way that they have to know what they're going to say because they don't want to make a fool of themselves. So it's not that they're being disingenuous, they're very genuine. But it's like they don't want to screw it up. Like this person feels like anything that they could do could be a step in the wrong direction or a step backwards. And there's only one direction they want to go with you. All right. All right. I also feel like they're moving away. They're moving away from these people. They're moving away from these situations. These um, people, places, and things that once had access to them, had access to their cups. Once maybe held emotional spaces for them. They're leaving behind now. Whomever these people may be. All right. Let's end it off with. I'll end off with the smalls. Not the fatties today. That's enough with the smalls. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do this quick. I'm gonna just do a couple because we're already hitting 50. Maybe that's just a magical number. All right. So lastly, what does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? I don't want to hear no mess about people talking about how they don't want their exes because exes aren't always the people from the past. I don't want to hear it. All right, let's see. What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? Last messages. If you're still with me, I appreciate you. I love you. If you like my vibe, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. All right. Um, it says trust in me, true love only. That's trying to pop out again too. They're hoping and praying that you can trust them again. That they can get this back on the train where you can trust them. Um, be Buffy Summers. People who know Buffy Summers. It says slay them demons and proceed. So anybody that tries to stand in the way, anybody that doesn't see your vision, anybody that's trying to influence in the wrong direction you from either accepting what's due to you or trying to convince you that something isn't your path or something isn't your direction you're supposed to be moving in. It's like just slay those demons and keep it moving. Be Buffy Summers. Slay it and move on. Anything else that my collective needs to know? Anything that my collective needs to hear? Lay all your love on me, ABBA. It's my favorite Apple song. Even though we do love Dancing Queen, but this is this person talking to you. The lyric goes, "Don't go sharing your devotion. Lay all your love on me. Don't go sharing your devotion. Lay all your love on me." This person just does not want you talking to nobody else out here. And they may have themselves, but they hate the idea of you being out here talking to folks and dating and charming, and they want you to lay all your love on them. So I do feel like when they come through, they will be really serious about proposing, being some type of serious situation between the two, because they want you to know that they want to be yours and they want you to be theirs. Um, and they don't want any confusion about that. And this person could have, you're just changing this person. This person could have been one that's just like, oh no, and I want to attach to people, and I wanted to really engage in like serious relationships like that. And even if they were with people or committed to people for a while, those weren't even relationships. They were open situations with other people that got to come in and out because they couldn't really commit truly. But with you, it's like they don't see that. They don't see these games. They can never bring other people into y'all situation. They don't want to share you. And that's the thing. There's no judgment about what relationships that people partake in. That's everybody else's responsibility, right? But for me, I've always believed I'm a Scorpio. I don't like to share. I don't like to share my food. I don't really like to share my money. I don't like to share my lover. Okay? I don't like to share. So I like to be the kind of person that other people would not like to share. Okay? It has to go both ways. I don't like sharing, and I like to develop myself in a way that people wouldn't want to share me. And people don't want to share me when they experience me. So if you're a person that likes to be shared and passed around, and that's okay with y'all, that's not my business. But yeah, this person has no intention on sharing you. They have no intention on having an open relationship with you. They want you to themselves, and that will require them being yours to themselves, or being all yours, right? And that's something that they have to communicate and say, make clear, because I believe in your eyes, they may feel like you think that they're not able to be um, committed to one person. So, woo! But new opportunities abound. Bling, bling, bling goes the money tree. So yeah, money's coming in. Yeah, money's coming in. This person is saying, "I would trap you to keep you." This is how much. This is how much they crave you. This is how much they want you with them, beside them every day. On this side, it says yin and yang. You know, so y'all really do balance each other. Y'all really are like the perfect balance to each other. Woo! And they're saying to themselves, if it isn't love, new addition. If it isn't love, then why do I feel this way? Why does he stay on my mind, or why does she stay on my mind? And once again, they want you to trust in them. Trust Me by Etta James. All right. That's it. Oh gosh, 25. Until next time, y'all. Love y'all. Take care of yourselves.